Hey everyone, this is Buzzrot, and we're going to be looking at a map called Square Arena. Now, I joined a bit later into this game, but we have two players remaining, Red in the north and Pink in the south. So if you have a quick look at the map, there's a lot of mines that are captured by Red, and he has more resources, and Pink, he's just on his island here by himself. They both have sizable armies. There's two different settings on this game that I can notice. There's increase in supply up to over 200, and the game setting is also faster than usual as well. Red has a bunch of towers set up in the middle, and Pink is setting up his defenses there right in front of his base. Mostly infantry, and we can see Red beginning his attack right now with also infantry as well. So you can notice the buildings do fall very quickly with this faster game setting. Pink finally responds and the battle commences here. So Red's army is heavy swordsmen, and they do fare a lot better there than the lower tier units of Pink. He is trying to hold on there, Pink that is, with his barracks producing units from the side, but unfortunately it was not enough. There's still about 30 units left over here for Red, and for some reason Pink's workers are kind of like rallied over there to the side. Pink is now trying to rebuild his army, rallying it to the side there, and he also has a siege workshop producing some ballistas. Next thing we know, Red is beginning his attack again, but decides to fall back for a bit, but then proceeds to move forward and back a bit indecisive. The thing is, the walls here need some sort of siege units for them to actually be broken down. Pink tries to go for a counterattack, and he finds himself kind of sandwiched here. There's a bunch of towers for Red in the middle guarding, and unfortunately he does get surrounded by Red's units coming back into the middle right there. So unfortunately this whole force gets wiped out, and he does manage to clear a few of the towers, and Red is seemingly sacrificing some workers, I think probably to have an increase in the supply. With some of his army now, Pink decides to push into Red's forces here. He has some catapults and ballistas as support as well, and a few towers further behind him if he were to fall back. He doesn't decide to do that though, and he manages to clean up the forces of Red right there. So he's currently adding some archery ranges in front of the entrance to his base. I think this was initially to kind of slow Red down. Red does do an attack again, and he did have to take down the archery range to get more of his units in, but once again he is using heavy infantry, which is going to be very effective against Pink's forces at the moment, and it does get crushed quite easily, and there are a few towers left, and Red decides to fall back. Technically with that many heavy swordsmen he could just take them out without having to rely on siege units, but he does decide to put down some workshops and start using catapults on the towers here. But that does give Pink time to rebuild his army. It is very limited though by I think his income, so some of his units got aggroed there into Red's army, so I don't think Pink was paying attention at that point, and that almost like half of his units were destroyed there, just not paying attention. And same sort of thing where Red's units got aggroed into the tower and the balusters. But now Red is moving in for the kill, and this looks like it's going to be the final battle. And it's just going to be overwhelming forces here. And I'm pretty sure this game ends quite soon, but it'll be a cleanup now for Red. Just taking down the remaining buildings. Pink does leave the game here and we're back into the lobby. But yeah, that will be it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time.